They should be on the wards or in surgery, but they're out here because they say the pay is too little and the pressure is too much.
For us, that means burnout on a level never seen before. For patients, most importantly, it means they're not getting the quality of care they deserve and that we aspire to deliver. So we feel that we've got to take action. We can't be complicit in the running down of the NHS.
Polling shows that they do still have the support from the majority of the public. And that's what we found with patients and taxpayers outside Salford Royal Hospital.
It is going to cause a lot of disruption, but at the end of the day, the government should have thought about that before they brought it to this, and they should have spoke to him and worked something out sooner.
I think it will put people's health at risk, yeah. But
is that acceptable, do you think?
Is it acceptable? No.
I have sympathy for the doctor, and I also have sympathy for the people who are going to need to use the NHS because, you know, cancelled appointments, you know, people are going to feel even worse.
Some NHS trusts have cancelled half of their elective surgery this week, hitting cancer services, orthopaedic procedures and so much more. The unions that represent England's 75,000 junior doctors say they want a deal that puts right years of being undervalued.
We are ready to have discussions with them, but clearly a demand for 35%, over £20,000 for some junior doctors is not fair or reasonable, and that is why we've not been able to make progress so far.
That means Summer faces delays for her gallbladder treatment.
The pain is unbearable. I broke my ankle before and I'd rather have that 3 times again than have this pain.
The only way she felt she could get the surgery she needs was to take out a loan and go private.
I feel really jaded towards the government who have made us, you know, put me in a position where I've got to pay national insurance but also pay for things privately, which is, you know, essentially what the national insurance payments are there to do.
No junior doctor wants to run this level of risk, but they say they are so overstretched and so underappreciated that there is no other option. 4 consecutive days of this leaves acute short-term problems this week, but more long-term, the government's big promises to reduce the backlogs post-COVID, well, they are far more difficult to achieve. Both sides know how much harm this is doing. There will have to be talks. It's just a question of when. Tom Parmenter, Sky News, Greater Manchester.